There are no excuses. You've all been given a voice, so use it. There's never been a more critical time to fight for what's right. This is only the beginning. We're the future, and I believe there's hope.
Good morning, class of 2020, parents, special guests, and friends. Welcome to the virtual commencement proceedings of the Benjamin O. Davis Jr. Senior High School class of 2020. We all acknowledge that these are unprecedented times, but we remain committed to making this a very special occasion and one to remember our graduates. I have been honored to be your principal, and I am very proud of your resilience and commitment to your future by taking your education seriously and earning your high school diploma. At this time, we will pause for the pledge of our flags and the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
There are a number of individuals who have worked very hard to make this day a special one for our graduates. I will acknowledge them at this time. Dr. Latanya M. Goffney, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Paul Shanklin, School Board President. Ms. Rose Avalos, Vice President. Ms. Connie Esparza, Secretary. Dr. Kimberly Booker, Assistant Secretary. Dr. Viola Garcia, Board Member. Mr. Randy Bates Jr., Board Member. Mr. Steve Mead, Board Member. The entire Executive Leadership Team. Senior class sponsors. James Metcalf, 9th grade principal. Benjamin O. Davis Jr., Senior High School and 9th grade assistant principals, counselors, and all campus staff members. Thank you for your hard work in helping us get here today. Graduates, we recognize that you would not be here without the help and support of your parents. And we recognize the parents of all graduating seniors and thank each of you for the support you have given your child and to our school. Today, we are honored to have some of our graduating seniors who have enlisted in one of the military branches or who have been accepted into one of the military academies. It is my honor to recognize each of you and thank you for your commitment to our country. We have many students who have worked very hard to earn one or more scholarships. Students, the work you have done to support your education has paid off. We are proud to report that this class has earned over $5.8 million. Congratulations again. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the class of 2020 Salutatorian, followed by the Valedictorian greetings and greetings from our special guest, and I will return with my address to the class of 2020.
To all my classmates, congratulations. We made it. It's been an unforgiving 12 years, and we've all worked hard and sacrificed so much to be here today. Success is never achieved alone. Before I continue, I'd like to thank those that have helped me along the way and ultimately achieve my success. Primeramente quiero dar gracias a Dios, a toda mi familia y muy especialmente a mis padres. No hay nadie que trabaja más duro y que ha sacrificado más que ustedes. Aunque a veces lo doy por sentado, les juro que lo que hicieron, hacen y siguen haciendo por mí jamás será en vano. Mis logros más que nada son los suyos y este será el primero de muchos por venir. Por todos los esfuerzos que han hecho, estoy eternamente agradecido. I also want to thank the teachers at Davis that know me best, Mr. Senna and Mr. Tandu, as well as my band directors, Mr. Soto, Mr. Draper, and Mr. Villanueva. Being their student made going to school something I look forward to. I've learned so much from them beyond what they teach in their classrooms, and I've grown as a person because of it. I also want to thank my counselor, Ms. Williams. Senior year is arguably the most stressful and hectic year of high school, and she helped me finish the year strong. Whether it be college applications, transcripts, scholarships, you name it, Ms. Williams kept me sane through it all. Lastly, I want to thank my closest friends, Julian, Myra, Christian, Diana, Kathy, Eric, Tommy, and David. They hold a very special place in my heart. The support and memories they've given me through high school is something I will forever love and appreciate them for. What I find so remarkable about this class is our resilience, our unwillingness to stay down. 12 years can be unforgiving as it is, and despite facing a hurricane and an ongoing global pandemic, not to mention the struggles we face individually, we've still managed to make it through this moment. For that alone, you should be proud. Adversity ultimately allows us to grow stronger as people. For that, it should be welcomed. Goals can never be achieved without trial and error. The road ahead won't be easy. It never will be. But don't let that discourage you. Make mistakes, learn from them, and keep pushing. As long as you keep that in mind, I'm confident that you'll all find success, whatever that means to you, and whatever you choose to pursue. We're living in a difficult time. As a country, we're hurting. For over a decade, people of color, mainly our Black people, have fallen victim to police brutality. The list of victims continues to grow, so much so that many have become numb. These past few months have served as a wake-up call for a vast majority of the world. This country can't stand the truth. Though police brutality is the most apparent form of racism in this country, the history of it in the United States goes back for over 400 years. We're constantly being manipulated, told what to believe. We learn not to question our government and instead to be grateful for what we're given. At an early age, the words liberty and justice for all are forced into our minds. Is this actually the case, though? There are many questions we must ask ourselves, and as a younger generation, we have to find the answers. We must question the ideals of our predecessors. The fact of the matter is, the systems and laws currently in place don't represent our best interests. If that's the case, who's going to change them? The answer is you. It's your responsibility and nobody else's to educate yourself and fight for what you believe in. There are no excuses. You've all been given a voice, so use it. The media has stopped coverage of the protests taking place around the world, but they are far from over. With elections on the way, there's never been a more critical time to fight for what's right. This is only the beginning. We're the future, and I believe there's hope.
Welcome parents, students, staff, and guests to the Benjamin O. Davis Class of 2020 graduation ceremony. Thank you to all those here today to celebrate the Class of 2020 and their accomplishments. To the parents, family, friends, and teachers, all you were instrumental in helping us arrive to this point. We would not be here without your support and help. I believe I speak for our class when I say that we are immensely grateful for everything you have all done for us. To our teachers, thank you for your guidance and support throughout the years. I personally want to thank Mr. Senna, who has always been there for me. We met my freshman year when I was a shy little girl. You've seen me grow over the years and have always been my favorite teacher. To our parents, I'd like to acknowledge how vital you all were for our success. My parents have made a lot of sacrifices for me, and I want to show that I was someone they could be proud of. I know I don't say it often enough how much I value your support, so I want to thank my parents for everything they've done for me. This year did not go as planned, but when does life ever? This year has shown us that we can get through anything life throws at us. Sure, we missed out on the end-of-year senior activities such as prom, but don't let it dampen your spirits. What's important is that we've graduated and are moving on to bigger and better things. I truly wish you all the best and hope that you continue on with your dreams. I know all you have the potential to do amazing things.
Congratulations to the most outstanding class graduating in 2020, the Aldine Independent School District High School seniors. What a pleasure to have the opportunity to greet you and your parents and all of your special guests, understanding what a journey you have taken. Starting from the early years of your education, you now have completed a milestone. But we come to this time in a significant moment in history in the United States of America, something that many of us have never seen. The COVID-19 tragedy just requires us to be stronger than we've ever been. I know that you as graduates are standing strong, committed to serving this nation. However you continue your service, however you continue your life as you leave the Aldine Independent School District high schools, I know that you will take the values, not only of your parents, but what you've learned in the school and as well in the nation. My challenge to you, be tree shakers and mountain climbers. Make a difference in the lives of others. And the most important service that you can give is a service that you give in helping others. Again, congratulations to the 2020 class of outstanding Aldine Independent School District seniors. May your journey in life continue to be the very best, and may you reach the mountaintop of success.
Hey everybody, Adrian Garcia, County Commissioner of Precinct 2, of which the phenomenal community of Aldine is a part of. I am so proud and honored to be able to congratulate the class of 2020 of all of the Aldine high schools that are graduating in this season. And I'll tell you, I hate having to do this by video, but you know what? We're all in it together. And it is not the reflection of this process, the way we're doing it these days. It's a reflection of all of your successes in your past years. But also remember that it's not the graduation stage that's most important. It's the fact that you are now about to step onto a world stage. You have been empowered by your teachers with knowledge and information. Embrace it, allow it to spread your wings so that you can soar to great heights, but then come back to your community and continue to be a great role model to other young people in the Aldine area. We need you. We need your example. We need your stories. We need others to know that they can aspire to be you. And so with that, I'll just say that until we can shake hands and hug each other and high five, I just want to say to you that I am so proud of your success. I wish you all the best. But again, never forget where you come from. Congratulations and God bless.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, and the class of 2020. Before I continue, I want to take a moment to recognize Davis Falcons that are members of the class of 2020, but are no longer with us. Please join me in a moment of silence as we recognize Darian Wiley, Trevante Moore, and I would also like to recognize Ariel Grant, former Davis Falcon, a student at Prairie View A&M University. Seniors, we know the spring semester of your senior year has been very difficult for you and your loved ones. The pandemic caused many senior programs, activities, and competitions to be canceled, but there were several accomplishments this school year. The senior class has earned almost $6 million in scholarships and has documented nearly 6,000 community service hours. Our academic decathlon team was first place in district competition and finished fourth place at the regional competition. Several students won medals and finished with top honors. Taffy highlights include hosting the TextDot Click It or Ticket campaign. From the regional 4N competition, 14 students advanced to state. From the state competition in February, Courtney Williams advanced to nationals in the Educators Rising competition event. Aviator traveled to San Antonio and competed in TAJE. All members of the team placed either first, second, or third place in their competitions. Our band is not only famous for their Thorn Dog song at football games, but they also continue to shine during competitions. They earned Superior Performance and Grand Champions at the Edna Invitational Marching Competition and earned top rating at the UIL Marching Competition. There were hundreds of projects entered into the Houston Rodeo Art Awards. Aldine ISD had 7 of the top 10 awards. 3 of the 7 top awards were earned by Davis High School students. Our JROTC participated in the MLK Grand Parade, earning the Founders Award. At the competition in Brenham, our Red Tails Armed Team placed 5th overall, Thunderbolt Unarmed Team placed 5th overall, and our Color Guard Red Tails Honor Team placed 5th and 2nd for Commander. Our volleyball team continues to excel in district play and has made the playoffs several years in a row. Many players earned all district honors. Ashlyn Lamond was named 16-6A District Most Valuable Player. Boys and girls golf continues to shine every year. Prior to spring break, the boys team had recorded 11 first place finishes in tournaments, and the girls team recorded 9 first place finishes. For the first time in school history, 4 of our cheerleaders have made the cheer team at the university they will attend in the fall. Exandria Seals will attend Jackson State University. Courtney Williams will attend Grambling State University. DeQuincia Williams will attend Grambling State University. And Kennedy Barnett will attend University of Louisiana Monroe. Davis High School was recognized as a Touchdown Club finalist for sportsmanship. This recognition is earned by our players and coaches for their positive attitude and their conduct during competitions. Our football players received many accolades and scholarships. DeMarcus Barlow was named 16-6A Offensive Player of the Year. Our boys basketball had a great year and advanced to the area round of the playoffs. Several players earned all district awards and athletic scholarships. Jaquan Lewis was named Defensive Player of the Year for 16-6A. In girls soccer, many players earned first team all district. Allison Quintanilla was named Offensive Player of the Year. In swimming, Karen Lopez, Mary Carmen Avilas, Ashley Garza, and Naiji Vu earned academic all-state honors. Successful seasons were also achieved by our girls basketball team, boys soccer teams, and our tennis teams. Our Davis High School Teacher of the Year was Dawn Brimhall. She was also the District Teacher of the Year. This represented the 3rd year in a row a Davis High School teacher has won District Teacher of the Year. Please help me recognize all of our students and staff for their hard work and dedication. At this time, I would like to tell you a few things about a special person. This man became the 4th African American to graduate from West Point. He was the 2nd African American general in the United States and the 1st African American general in the United States Air Force. He broke color barriers and overcame racial injustice as commander of the Tuskegee Airmen and completed over 60 combat missions during World War II. President Bill Clinton said he was proof that a person can overcome adversity and discrimination, achieve great things, turn skeptics into believers, and through example and perseverance, one can bring truly amazing change. This man was Benjamin O. Davis Jr. My point, the fight for equality has existed for many decades. It is critical we understand the struggles and we must act when called upon. Class of 2020, education is critical to your success. Davis High School has helped build your foundation, but you have to continue to improve your skills and build your resume to enhance your career options. Most people don't regret something they did. Most people regret something they didn't do. Class of 2020, you're going to have to compete for everything. You will compete for jobs, for relationships, and you will compete with yourself. We are all competitive. Some of us are more competitive than others. But if you want something bad enough, you will find a way to achieve it. Just because you get a high school diploma or you get a college degree, that does not mean you are guaranteed success. You're going to have to work for what you want. Your faith will be tested. Your resolve will be challenged. You have made it through 12 years of school and overcome the challenges of COVID-19. Believe in your heart, you can overcome any obstacle you face. Last, you have to stay focused on your goals. If you have not made a plan for your future, it is time to do so. Don't be afraid to take risk. Don't be afraid to fail, but make sure you learn from any setback. Also, make sure you learn from your successes. As you start making adult decisions, your plans may change. Your goals may be adjusted. Remember, don't get too high with the highs nor too low with the lows. Davis Falcons, every day you wake up, be thankful for the opportunity to rise and see another day and fulfill your dreams, and make sure you are proud of the person you see in the mirror. Parents and guardians, thank you for your support and allowing your student to be a part of the success of Aldine ISD. Benjamin O. Davis Jr., High School Class of 2020. We, the staff, the district, and the community are proud of you. Go Falcons, be the one. We are now ready for the presentation of the 2020 graduating class of Benjamin O. Davis Jr., Senior High School Class of 2020. Dr. Goffney, I am honored to share with you that these seniors, members of the class of 2020, have met the criteria to graduate. They have satisfied all requirements of the Aldine Independent School District and the state of Texas, and are hereby entitled to be graduates of Benjamin O. Davis Jr., Senior High School Class of 2020, with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto.
To members of the graduating class of 2020, it is with great pride that I address you today as you complete your journey with Aldine ISD. Your families and your teachers, principals, coaches, and administrators have molded and guided you over the years, and I know they've inspired and prepared you to be the best version of yourselves. I've said it before, and I mean it even more today. The class of 2020 is going to be remembered forever. Your perseverance, your resilience, your hope, your passion, your tenacity, they cannot be forgotten. You've seen so much change this last year. A civil rights movement and a pandemic exposed issues and changed how we do business, interact with one another, and how we learn. It's safe to say the world we live in now is different. I encourage you not to stress about it. Don't give up. Take the attributes with you into the next chapter of your life, whatever that may be. It was difficult to make the call to not host an in-person ceremony, but safety had to be the number one priority. This will never make up for the face-to-face ceremony, but I do hope that you understand that your experience this year and the past 12 years before you are worth celebrating. You are worth celebrating. Now, to make it official, it gives me great pride to say these words again. I've heard from each of the high school principals, and they have shared a complete list of seniors, members of the class of 2020 that have met the criteria to graduate. These students have satisfied all requirements of the Aldine Independent School District in the state of Texas. I have shared with the Board of Trustees that I certify that the students who have met the requirements of graduation set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Aldine Independent School District Board of Trustees are eligible to receive their diplomas and are hereby entitled to be graduates with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations to the Aldine class of 2020.
The format for awarding diplomas to our graduates enable us to focus more individual attention on each member of the class of 2020 by allowing you to share in the recognition of the honors bestowed upon each of them. The first 109 students represent the top 15% of their class. Representing the top 5% are 36 students and are graduating magna cum laude with great honors and earned a double gold cord. The next 79 students represent the next 10% and earned a single gold cord, signifying their cum laude status. Students who are members of the National Honor Society earned a white sash and a blue and gold cords. All other cords indicate either membership in an organization, outstanding participation in a special program, or academic excellence. Students designated as foundations with an endorsement plan, graduate, have completed specific curriculum requirements established by the state of Texas.
High school, where we
present the Benjamin O. Davis Jr. Senior High School Class of 2020. Graduating Class of 2020, congratulations.